Like the video and subscribe right now, and the doggo will teach you how to protect yourself. Ready? 3, 2, 1. If the earth is flat, do the moon and all other planets are flat? No, there doesn't. Let me get this straight, aren't them wasn't? How can I get it out? Everyone please be careful today. Yesterday a member of my resistance crew collapsed and had to be taken to hospital with what appeared to be a wasp sting. We just heard from his wife this morning and apparently he was hit in the neck with a blow dart containing Moderna. The scariest part is that literally hundreds of people yesterday were complaining about the bee stings and wasp stings, yet no bees or wasps were to be seen. Just be careful out there, guys. You know he's broke when he buys you water. You know you're broke when you depend on someone else to pay for your meal. What the ducking hell, why is bearskin condoms a thing? Why would you want a condom made out of bearskin? Isn't that mother ducking animal cruelty? I have been informed that it is bearskin condoms. I'm so sorry. Tell me you've never been up close to a woman without telling me you've never been up close to a woman. This dude will go first. Can you explain to me why the hell Aloy has a beard? A woman's urethra is only 3 to 6 inches deep, fellas. Don't let these porn and bitches commenting on that Nelly trick y'all into thinking your dick small, cause most bitches can't even take what regular size men give them, and they're becoming hard as duck off the regular size dicks. Joker without makeup. That's really disrespectful. He was clearly injured in some sort of way, may it be war or what have you. He is probably so depressed his face is scarred like this. He has to wake up every day seeing this his own face. Why would you make fun of him like this? Duck off. Seriously, anyone who would make fun of this is just ducked up. I actually think he's still more attractive than like half the guys out there, even with his face like this. You guys do realize that this literally is the Joker without makeup. This is Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight, in a scene where he's hiding in a group of policemen. I pray to him, and he guides me. Sometimes he answers my really specific prayers quickly, like the time I prayed for a fine tipped Sharpie, and I got one within about 30 minutes, despite being in a mountainous remote area in a foreign country. And I know him through the Bible. God ignores the Holocaust. Finds you a Sharpie. More places should let babies at work. Viral TikTok shows Little Caesars workers entertaining baby in kitchen. I'm late to the NYPD press conference because I couldn't find a non-Muslim cab or Uber LYFT driver for over 30 minutes. This is insanity. Imagine telling your boss, sorry, I'm 30 minutes late for work because of how racist I am. I just read an Amazon review, not for one of my books, that said it feels like the author was just making it up as they went along, and I can't stop laughing. Like, dude, I hate to tell you this. I'm not British, I'm English. Wrong flag then. What is the right one? You don't know what the English flag is? Billie Eilish responded to Kanye West's claim that she dissed Travis Scott by coming to a fan's aid during a recent Atlanta show. Eilish stopped mid-concert to ensure that a fan in the crowd received access to an inhaler. Her actions drew some comparisons to the November 2021 Astroworld tragedy in Houston, when 10 people died as a result of a crowd crush during Travis Scott's performance. In an Instagram post, Ye threatened to pull out of Coachella unless Eilish apologized to Trav and to the families of the people who lost their lives. The 20-year-old responded to the post, writing, "Literally never said a thing about Travis. Was just helping a fan." Billie Eilish responds to Kanye's demand for an apology. This, all those hours of English language lessons at school. Definitely not a word. Cork is sealant used in construction. Just because you've never heard of it doesn't mean it's not a word. Yeah, I said the answer, and what? Is this illegal? About a year ago, when most of our classes were through Zoom, they decided to play a song called Whom There It Is. Mind you, my sister was 6 at the time and the song choice for a gym class with kids that young doesn't seem too appropriate. I still have video evidence of where it shows the music playing through the Zoom call. What can I do about this? Is there any way I can take legal action over the teacher deciding to play this type of song around young kids? Anything helps please, and I will be answering to any questions about the situation. Water limits how far you can see. As a fluid, so does air. Why can't Europe be seen from America? I'm just wondering why none of these televangelists have been showing up at hospitals and performing miracles on all these coronavirus patients. If you're Irish and you complain about Britain erasing culture but can't even speak the language, don't know shit about Ireland before 1910, then just shut your cake hole, nobody cares. Them being Irish and not being able to speak the language / not knowing shit about Ireland before 1910 is a direct result of Britain erasing culture. You goddamn vitamin D deficient circus clown. Warning. This guy was supposed to buy our washer dryer machine for £150. He wanted to see it working first and asked if he could do a load of laundry. After he finished, he said let me go get the money, got in his car, and drove away with his clean clothes. Know how to find an atheist? They'll tell you. Yeah, those atheists wearing their atheist necklaces and atheist earrings, and building gigantic atheist monuments, and congregating to yell out loud how much they love atheism, and going around the world to different countries to tell people they should be atheist, and making sculptures of the first atheist, and painting pictures of the first atheist, and screaming to random strangers how they love atheism. Yeah, it's atheists who do that. How far of a drive is it from Miami to Florida? I want my fiance to get rid of his 5-year-old daughter. Hello relationship rules. Please keep me anonymous. I need some advice from your followers. My 32-year-old fiance has a 5-year-old daughter. Her mother passed away when she was giving birth to her. He has been raising her ever since he lost his wife, with the help of his family of course. I'm now in the picture and we are going to get married in 2023, and I'm 6 months pregnant with his son. I'm not the stepmother type, so I know I won't treat his daughter the same way I will treat our son. To be quite honest, she annoys me. She looks exactly like her mother, so she constantly reminds my fiance of his dead wife, and she is very attached to her daddy, which makes me afraid that my son will not be able to bond with his father because of her. Basically, I want to tell my fiance to get rid of her. She can live with her grandparents or we can find her a nice couple that wants to adopt a child. I don't know how to approach the situation, but I need to find a way to convince my fiance to get rid of her. I'm not a bad person. I'm just trying to look out for my son and make sure that he will get all his father's attention that he deserves. Please help. Someone returned 2 iPhones in their boxes to Walmart on Monday afternoon and was given $1,398 for the phones, which the shopper then used to buy 2 HP laptop computers. Employees later discovered that the boxes contained blocks of wood, not phones. So there was only one white person that performed, and he took a knee. They had fat cheerleaders and now this. That's it. I'm done with the NFL, currently burning any NFL stuff that I own. Wow, this is the last thing I expected from Snoop Dogg. He has lost a fan. Footage has emerged of Snoop Dogg smoking a joint before going on to perform at the Super Bowl LVI halftime show. Watch it below. At just 14 years old, my boy is already smarter than 90% of grown adults. This is what's possible when you raise your child chemical and vaccine free people. Results: your IQ is 80. Your IQ is in the top 90.88%. In a room of 1000 people you would be smarter than 91 of them. Globe Earth model. Parallel sun rays. Flat Earth model. Divergent sun rays. They deadass used Getty Images photo of a shark and cropped it onto their post. LMFAO that Sue is a ducking joke. That's what stock photos are for. Did you think they actually photographed a dude chilling with sharks? Top church official says gay Shreks within the Vatican has never been worse. I hope they start having better Shreks. What a shame. I'd like to hear from a bottom official as well. We need both sides of the story. Loving this rent-free space inside your head. Flamin' hot Doritos are only good when Cheetos have sold out. Good morning. Y'all are owned by the same company, shut the duck up. Today my son Ethan came home with another homework from his wacko teacher. According to his teacher, we are all supposed to be Homo sapiens. Lady, you know nothing about science, I tell you what. There are people out there who consider themselves to be hetero sapiens just like me, and billions of people around the world. That lady sure is dumb. Just because she's one of them lady boys from Thailand, doesn't mean we are all Homo Shrekshals. First thing tomorrow is giving that lady a piece of my mind. Featured comment. Average Fanta fan. Me in pain cause my body is stressed. Memellion. Let's ignore that and cheer you up. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness. Mayor says ice fishing could lead to prostitution. With his handmade keychains that go for $5 each, this 8-year-old boy raised $4,015 to erase the lunch debt of students from his school and 6 others. 8-year-old does months of manual labor so his friends, who are children, can afford to eat without going into debt. Doing some home renovations and knocked down a wall only to find a secret, fully furnished room, and then I remembered we live in a duplex. Parents be like, don't believe everything you see on the internet, then believe anything they see on Facebook. Found this in my daughter's bike jacket. I'm so worried. Don't you think you should have talked to her first before posting it to the world? Do you prefer having Shreks with or without a condor? Condors have enormous beaks. I'm down to give it a try. Someone asked my professor the difference between affect and effect and he said, honestly I have no clue. I have a PhD and wrote my entire dissertation without using either word. Just try and avoid it at all costs. A Siberian teenager has been sentenced to 5 years in a penal colony after attempting to blow up a Russian government building in Minecraft. Single mom arrested for abandoning her kids at food court while interviewing for job 30 feet away. We made a mistake. Former Arizona TV personalities avoid jail time after cocaine was found in their baby's system. Have you ever been to a restaurant that does not give you the change when you pay with cash? My bill was $47.20. I gave the waitress $100 and she only gave me back $53. I called over the manager, which was our waitress. She said we don't usually carry change. I told her to give my $100 back and I'll pay with a credit card. 80 cents would not kill me, but it's the principle. If they do this to everyone that pays cash over a year, that could be a lot of money in their pocket. It's been a year since the last time I announced this, so I think it's time for my yearly update. PSA, we do not pee out of our vagina. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. See you next year. Well, you probably don't do it out of your asses, though you do talk out of their lol, and that leaves the vagina, unless there is a third hole somewhere for the pee to come out of. From first dates to engagements, from accidental meet cutes to lifelong friendships, share a photo in the comments and tell us how Starbucks has played a role in your love story. Here's a picture of me waiting in the unemployment line after Starbucks fired me for trying to organize a union. Here are my maternity photos I promised to share. I wasn't stung once. The queen is tethered to my belly inside of a cage. We just dumped the bees on me and they naturally began to beard. I was terrified as I'm allergic, but it was worth it. This is roughly 10,000 bees. Cheers, everyone. Jesus, I thrust in you. I'm gonna do a thread on weird things British people do. Y'all and your Celsius telling the temperature who the duck uses Celsius. Okay, but Celsius versus Fahrenheit. They're a dangerous breed. Full stop. Why? I have met many pater, and they have been hella nice, kind, and playful. So is a 6-foot guy dangerous just because he's tall and muscular? Or because he's German? You base your dislike on nothing substantial. I base my dislike on statistics and genetics. Numbers don't lie. Okay, Mr. Statistics. Did you know that Chihuahuas kill more people than pit bulls? In 2019, Chihuahuas killed 21,042. That's people who died in the Mexican state of Chihuahua. Duck white people. So the bedbug's taking pictures for you then, when we both fall asleep. Scary as hell actually. That's the Liberian flag, Deborah. That, my friend, is the American flag. School teacher fed students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm. Used her husband's bodily fluid to season pastries she gave out to her pupils. She's been jailed for 41 years after admitting a series of charges, including rape. Handcuffs were too big for this 6-year-old's wrists when she was arrested at school. Americans killed millions of Vietnamese to stop socialism, but then want to retire in Vietnam for the benefits of socialism. Americans are retiring to Vietnam for cheap healthcare and a decent standard of living. Do you think it's easier being male or female? Yes. 72%. No. 28%. Hey man, what's up? Just converting oxygen into carbon dioxide. You know, the usual. What the duck, man? School's out. Why you still doing science? Breathing. Jake, I'm breathing. If a 12-year-old is raped by her father and the father takes her to get an abortion, the evidence of the crime will be destroyed, and he will go on molesting his victim for years. If however the child is born, his crime will be discovered, and she will be rescued from the abuse. They know you're stupid. All NASA is hoax astronauts. Space is fake. 200 proofs Earth is not a spinning ball. I love the stock market because when it goes up we get nothing, but when it goes down we all lose our jobs. Except during a pandemic when it goes up and we still lose our jobs. The hot water is broken. How? Can you send me some photos? It looks like this, but it's not hot. If they keep testing for these fake diseases, one day they're gonna find something. Vote or die. Lebron, I'm only 12, I can't even vote, dude, and I don't wanna die. I don't know what stresses me out more, the fact that 26% somehow got 13 or the fact that the correct answer isn't even an option. 2 plus 2x 4. 16, 59%, 15, 7%, 14, 8%, 13, 26%. Hi, can you draw me? Yes, I can draw you for $15. I can't pay. I'm sorry to hear that, but do charge for my art. Have a nice day. Hello, this is mom. They died from a car crash yesterday. They wanted to say that they really liked your art. Can you draw them as a funeral gift? You've been visited by the cool trouser Kate. You will be blessed with soft comfortable pant, but only if you comment. Cool pant Kate.